Hi everyone, this is a collective energy reading. This is the first one I'm doing for this channel, and I'm really excited about trying it because I feel like I did the shorts. I've been doing the shorts for a while, and I found this energy. Something is definitely happening in the collective where people are making these major shifts, and I thought, let me do a longer reading with this because it's definitely going to strike a chord, I think, with different people. Okay, so what we have here is the Four of Emotions, the Ten of Voices, the Ace of Emotions. My question was, what is happening in the collective right now? What is the energy? And we definitely start with people being dissatisfied. There's a general state. I mean, that's not hard to imagine, right? Because we're just coming off of that period of time where people have now got to get their lives back on track. And I do feel like there are people who you may have, your love life might be behind, your work life, your career life might be behind. I can't even imagine students whose lives are not where they think it should be because of the way things have gone. But I know everyone's been trying to cope with that. But I feel like if we start with this, right? Major dissatisfaction, major also boredom. People maybe just be longing now to just get out there. And because people have been huddled up inside hermit mode for years now, is it 2 years now? Probably. But the hermit, so now people you had a lot of time to think, is what I feel like. A lot of people have had a lot of time to go within, to really sit and think, is this how I want my life to be? Is this what I want the outcome to be like? And I feel like you're coming up with the answer no. Or if you're coming up with yes, I do feel like you're saying, okay, what next? Or how can I make changes in that life, this lifestyle I have? So we have Ten of Voices, right? This is a Ten of Swords. So things not being satisfactory, and then knowing that you need to make changes. I'm going to go deeper into it in a minute, but I just want to tell you, this is the energy that I was picking up, and I just had to share this. Ace of Emotions, though. So it ends on a pretty good note, because what I see is that people are just wanting to start afresh, start anew, create new opportunities for themselves. And this is the emotions, right? So this is the Ace of Cups in generally, which means that it's not necessarily a focus on materials, but it's really about people getting in touch with what's fulfilling. I feel like also a lot of people might be thinking about their love relationships, their family, their friends, and particularly those romantic connections. I do see here, though, that with the Seven of Inspirations under that, look at that, this person is a force is closing in, but they are fighting to create that new start for themselves. This is almost the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands right here, that this person is fighting for. They're trying to create a new space for themselves, actually. And so that's kind of what you discovered as a collective in this period. And the Star. So healing, right under that the Devil, right under that the Lovers. That is crazy. That is crazy. So what we see is we're healing. People are healing things that have to do with major life choices, even romantic connections, divine partnerships, unions, higher level commitments, and healing a lot of the things that might have been toxic within them. I do see that, almost like mass healing. And this is happening through the romantic connections, the love connections. People are preparing themselves for better things that they felt they may have lost or felt defeated in, or just felt like it wasn't a good energy. Look at that. Four of Inspiration, moving to a place of celebration, coming together again. So I feel like there's a lot of restarts here. The Hierophant. Yeah, so there's that spiritual guidance. These two together. In another deck, traditionally, it would totally be my marriage cards. This is a higher commitment card. And we do have the Lovers here. So I do feel like this is a time when there are a lot of people kind of trying to find what really makes them happy in love, and that translating that as, this is my chance to have this new life that I want. So I want to find out what is blocking. What is this Ten of Voices about? What is that about? Tell us what this Ten of Voices. This fell right out. Okay, Five of Diamonds. So that's our card of, I feel like people who've been in separation. This totally went a different way. You know, I thought this was an ending of something at this point, but to me this feels like people who have been separated, or people who have been in situations that they feel is not giving to them, they're seeking to end those things. Seven of Spades. So I think a lot of people are strategizing how to have endings at this point. Tell us more about that Ten of Voices. The Moon. Look at that. The Moon in reverse comes up. Yeah, so like facing fears. People are facing the fears they have. Maybe people who fear being alone. People fear losing their foundations. People fear, you know, it's a major life change to decide to have an ending, especially if it is something that was a long-term situation or a romantic partnership or a job or whatever it is. It is a big decision, but I do see people saying that this was not enough for me and now I want to come out of that. I want to break my silence. I want to come to terms with it. I want to drop all illusions about this. And gratitude. So I do feel like people are seeing their life in a different way. They're grateful for what they've had, but I feel like people want to have things that make them joyful. Like, if that, I can explain it that way. And I want to look at what new starts are potentially there for people in the collective. What is this Ace of Emotions about? Okay, that flew out. Four of Hearts and Queen of Diamonds. So like, this is the same card as the Four of Emotions. So it's just answering me again, like things that have been dissatisfactory, things that have been maybe to do with how abundant people are. Queen of Pentacles to me sometimes is like a partner. So maybe people are dissatisfied with partners they've had, long-term partners, maybe seeking a change, or maybe also dissatisfied with their role as a partner, maybe in a family situation. The World, look at that. It's a card of closing cycles. It's a card of learning and just finding new things. We have the Star, the World. So healing happening, wish fulfillment as well. People are creating their realities for themselves and closing out new cycles. Closing out cycles and starting new cycles. What am I saying? I want to get a message. Yeah, let's get a message here. What message does the collective need? Let's get 2 cards. Pig Spirit. Okay. Hummingbird Spirit. So Pig Spirit tells us to use your mind wisely, but also the pig is that energy of abundance. That is that energy of, pig is really intelligent, right? And I think now is the time that you're having to kind of sort through a lot of the things that are going to be changing for you, that you want the change to happen for you, and be here now. So we did see that 7 of Spades telling us about like thinking through things, but it's going to require you to be present at this moment in your life to really sort through. I do feel the energy of this 7 of Inspiration, to hold ground for yourself, to start to plan where it is you want to go, to think deeply, consult yourself, consult your guides, consult your spirit guides. What is it that is the direction that is best for me at this point? And really be present, because cycles have a way of closing, and sometimes we think, oh, I should have enjoyed things in the moment more. And I feel like right now it's like, yes, we may be dissatisfied with something, but as we bring a close to something, we can still find presence, we can still find meaning in where we are now. And okay, so let's get self-care card. What do we have to do? I think a lot of people in the collective, there's a lot of things that we can do to take care of ourselves, because this does seem like rough work. This is like closing our cycles is not easy. What recommendations do we have for the collective? Look at that. I just said that. I was just about, is in the tip of my tongue to say your guides and ancestors, and I kind of pulled back. But there it is. The card said it for me. Connect with your ancestors. So it's about like, I feel like people need to tap into like what their life purpose is. I'm feeling that like what is my purpose? Like what am I here? And what am I fulfilling through the role that I have on earth here? One more. Look at that. I was thinking when we had these self-care cards, it was going to be like the more practical things, like, take a bath. But we do have some higher level stuff here, like intuition. Yeah, it's kind of what I was saying. It's like, it's repeating here. Be here now. You have to figure out, Hermit card. Figure out what it is that's going to guide you, right? That is the thing that's going to guide you. It's that voice inside that you need to listen to. If you are confused about an ending that needs to happen, what doesn't feel right in your life? What feels right? What feels heavy and what feels light? What makes you smile when you think about it? And what makes you feel tight in your chest? Like those are the things that the answers or the questions you need to ask yourself. And that's going to help you get to the intuitive answers. And your ancestors are there, like they're supporting you. They want you to do well, and they live with you, in you. You're guided. There's a last question I have for you. We're using these empowering question cards on the occasion of this, like really, this first energy reading that I'm doing. Let's see if I make it regular. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is no joke. What is my mission in life? Like this whole reading I feel is completely orchestrated and blessed by the universe. I just asked that. Like things are coming out to confirm things. What is my mission in life? And this is what your ancestors, this is why this card is here, right? What is my purpose? My intuition is leading me there. And there's clearly something that you're not satisfied with in life. What is it that was fulfilling? What is a fulfilling thing for me? When I think about it, don't think about like how it will work, but what is fulfilling for me is a question that you have to answer. That's going to bring you to what is my mission in life. Okay, so this is your reading, collective. If you enjoyed this, and if you have any suggestions, if you want to see this again, please let me know. Leave your comments. Take care, and do remember to subscribe. I'd love to have you join. Take care. Bye.